got some monster for a change. So hey guys, Keith3 here, and welcome to the Elimination Chamber 2017 predictions. I'm Keith3, and as always we'll go down the predictions for every single WWE pay-per-view that I've ever done. This time we're looking at Elimination Chamber, SmackDown's exclusive pay-per-view for this month. Sadly there's no pay-per-view for this month for WWE Raw. They've got WWE Fastlane coming up in about in a few weeks time on March 3rd. And then the month after that we've got WrestleMania. I just want to quickly mention, although I may talk about more about this in my update video, but this camera that I'm using, that I've had for many years, it appears to be on its last legs, and as I say that, it still works, but it's the thing that you open, you know, the little viewfinder kind of thing, which is touchscreen. It's like when you have it open, the whole thing seems to be dimmed and you cannot see what you're doing. So I had to close it so I know what I'm doing. I think it's the flex cable inside the camera that's completely messed up. Now I could go ahead and replace it, but I don't really want to go ahead and take my chances because I might damage this a bit more. But now, either when I open it and close it, I cannot see shit. I cannot really see anything. But if I open it at a certain angle, I don't know how I'm going to do this when I do my videos mounted on the tripod, like my gaming videos, because I have a PS4 now. I'm probably just going to be broadcasting the whole thing and then put it onto YouTube. It is doing it now with the whole flickering thing. I can see it at an angle. So with my camera, I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing at this point because I've got a few other problems going on at the moment, so I will look into getting a new camera for my YouTube videos. So hopefully I should be able to get one that's a whole lot better than this, because I know this camera doesn't really shoot the greatest quality. As I could actually show you as of right now what it looks like by my iPad, my trusty iPad. So if I quickly show you, this is the camera right here, and it's opened at an angle. How am I going to do this? It's holding a copy of Saints Row 4 right now, but yeah, as you can tell by the sides, the viewfinder, it's supposed to be open at that kind of angle. It still flickers, kind of, only when it wants to, so that's very ridiculous, because I've had this camera since 2009, had no problems with it since last year, probably at the summer of last year. So I will have to look into a new camera. This is a Sony camera, so I'll probably look into another Sony camera. Anyway, enough rambling on, because this is WWE predictions. I'll talk about more about this in an update. And you probably can hear my PS4 in the background because I am downloading some free to play titles as we speak. So let me just quickly download the next thing. That's still downloading. Oh, I do apologise guys, this is just last minute. I do want to get this video done and dusted out of the way. Alright, so without further ado, Elimination Chamber predictions. I forgot to put down my drinking rules, but I'm probably just going to have to make them up. I had them written down on my laptop, which has also been kind of shitty lately, which it's just been with Google Chrome, and yeah, it's just a complete mess at the moment, but I'll talk about more in an update video. But anyway, Elimination Chamber predictions. There are some drinking rules, not too hectic as what I did last year, so let's just get right down to it. Enough of my rambling. So first off, we've got the pre-show with Curt Hawkins going one-on-one with Mojo Rawley. No cares about this match whatsoever. 3, 2, 1. Mojo Rawley, he's going to pick up the victory, and then just continue for what it is, because he did actually win the a spot in the Royal Rumble. Sure, he wasn't in there for long, but it is something, you know. Give Mojo Rawley a little bit of a push there. So yeah. Then the actual show itself, we're going to start off with Randy Orton versus Luke Harper. I've got Randy Orton for this one. I think it's a no-brainer. As we all know, Luke Harper has left the Wyatt family after accidentally attacking Bray, and then Bray done the Sister Abigail thing to Luke Harper. Harper done the same to Bray, and it's just all been ugh. So we got Randy Orton versus Luke Harper, even though they did give it away on an episode of SmackDown. And I think because Randy Orton winning WrestleMania, Randy Orton winning this is Royal Rumble, they want to keep him up there and continue with his streak, his winning streak up until WrestleMania when he faces either, it could be John Cena or someone else, which I'll get to in a little while. But Randy Orton, I don't really see any point of Bray Wyatt getting involved, or possibly the return of Eric Rowan, even though he is still sidelined with an injury. I'm not too sure on his status as of right now, but I do believe Rowan could possibly come back soon and give Luke Harper a little bit of help there or something, I don't know. So Randy Orton for that. Next up, we got a 2-on-1 handicap match between Apollo Crews and Kalisto taking on Dolph Ziggler. Again, no cares about this. Dolph Ziggler's got into a new heel phase. Apollo Crews versus Kalisto. I wasn't really going to say Apollo Crews and Kalisto because it's just 2-on-1. I think what's going to happen is that Apollo and Kalisto is going to get the upper hand at the start, and then after a while Ziggler's going to get the upper hand. So I'm picking Dolph Ziggler to win this one, possibly picking up the win against Apollo Crews, because I know what Ziggler can do in the ring. He's been using the steel chair every single week on Kalisto and whatnot, so yeah, I think Ziggler's going to pick up a win on Apollo, or he's going to toss Apollo out of the ring and then pin Kalisto. Either way, it's going to be Ziggler. No questions asked. Next we have the Becky Lynch versus Mickie James. I was originally going to be picking Mickie James because she did lose at the Royal Rumble pre-show 6 women's tag. What was it? It was Alexa Bliss, Naomi. What was it? Becky Lynch, Naomi, and Nikki Bella versus Alexa Bliss, Mickie James, and Natalya. And Bliss, Mickie, and Natalya lost on the pre-show. I was going to pick Mickie James just so she can get her first actual win, but I'm picking Becky. I think they want to kind of give Becky a little bit of a push here and there, pick up the win, because she has been on a bit of a losing streak ever since she lost the SmackDown Women's title from Alexa Bliss. So Becky Lynch. Next we have the SmackDown Women's title match against Alexa Bliss versus Naomi. As we all know, I think Naomi's getting a little bit of a push now ever since she returned, pinning Alexa Bliss twice on an episode of SmackDown. Actually, to lie, it was on the Royal Rumble pre-show because she pinned Bliss, and then it was on an episode of SmackDown during a tag team match. I remember this, and it's all come down to this. As we all know, Naomi's dream to come into WrestleMania as the SmackDown Women's Champion in her hometown of Orlando. That will be something very, very cool. I was going to pick Naomi, but I do think that they're going to keep it on Alexa for a little bit. I think Naomi's going to get a rematch at WrestleMania alongside Becky and Mickie James, or they'll probably do like a 6 women's championship scramble, because we haven't really seen that in quite a long time, the championship scramble matches. So it could come down to that. I'm going to pick Alexa Bliss, and then possibly WrestleMania Naomi's going to get her WrestleMania dream come true. She'll walk out of WrestleMania at Orlando as the SmackDown Women's Champion, who knows. But as of right now, I've got Alexa Bliss. I do think there can be some sort of interference between Mickie James and Becky. I have no idea, but we'll just have to see. So I'm picking Alexa to retain the SmackDown Women's title. Then next we've got the SmackDown Tag Team Championship Turmoil we've got American Alpha, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, taking on Heath Slater Rhyno, Breezango, the Usos, the Ascension, and the Vaudevillians. Now, it can be a big surprise to see who would actually win because it's a Tag Team Turmoil match. I've got American Alpha for this, but as we all know this week, the Ascension actually picked up the win on this week's episode of SmackDown for their team, because it was Ascension taking on what was it? Ascension, Vaudevillians, and the Usos taking on American Alpha, Heath Slater Rhyno, and Breezango. So I think the Tag Team Turmoil at this rate, I think the champion's going to start off, obviously, and then probably somewhere down the line, American Alpha is going to have a hard time with one particular team. I don't know who. I think it'll be Heath Slater and Rhyno, because they were the inaugural SmackDown Tag Team Champions to start off with. But I don't know. I don't really know. I've got American Alpha. I do want to stick to that. But if any time that they do get eliminated, I do actually want to see none other than the Ascension getting the titles back, because longest reigning NXT Tag Team Champions. I do think the Ascension do need a bit of a push, and sure, their gimmicks suck, but at least go along with it, because NXT, they were something back then, and then as of now they're just been jobbing from time to time, or just losing a bunch of their matches. So I think having that win on SmackDown could actually mean something coming into Elimination Chamber. So I've got American Alpha, but if they get eliminated at some point, I'm going to be sticking with the Ascension. So original plan, American Alpha, because they're pretty much beating everyone. But if they do get eliminated, I'm picking the Ascension. No questions asked. Next we have Nikki Bella versus Natalya. Right, I don't know who's going to be winning this. As we all know, Natalya's been attacking Nikki week after week and mentioning John Cena, you know, trying to get into her head and everything. I've got Nikki, just for what it is. As we all know, she had that whole feud with Carmella, and then she kept getting attacked, and then No Mercy came along, and she beat Carmella, and then this whole thing started between Nikki and Natalya. So I think Nikki's actually going to be winning this. Though this feud can go on for a little bit longer, possibly before WrestleMania. Or anything really, probably during the women's tag team title match, like I mentioned. Yeah, I've got Nikki Bella, just for what it is. I don't really see Natalya winning. I mean, it will be a surprise if she does, but I've just got Nikki, just for what it is. No, I don't really have any much reason to it. I just think Nikki's the better person to actually win this match. And hopefully this will be an end of their rivalry. I don't know, but we'll just have to see. And I do have a drinking rule for this. Nikki Bella versus Natalya. Drink for mentions of John Cena and Bret Hart, because as we all know, they both got mentions quite a little bit, especially John Cena. And I also forgot the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. Drink for every time there's an elimination. So, yeah. And now we've got the final match, the main event, Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Championship. We've got the champion John Cena, Big Match John, Big Match John, versus the phenomenal one for AJ Styles, the Lone Wolf Baron Corbin, the A-lister, The Miz, the Lunatic Fringe Dean Ambrose, and the World Bray Wyatt. I've got John Cena, even though a lot of people may get bored to the fact that we don't want to see another Cena versus Orton match, but I do actually enjoy these Cena versus Orton matches. I do think this will be something at WrestleMania. Though recently I've heard a lot of rumours that Bray Wyatt is supposed to be taking the title off Cena, and then it will be Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. So I don't even know what's going to go on from there. it's got to happen eventually. You know, Orton versus Bray. You know, I don't know. I really don't know. I would like to see AJ Styles win it back. Possibly The Miz, because he's done a fantastic job. 2016. So it would be quite cool to see The Miz as WWE Champion again, and then possibly have another feud with Cena at some point. I don't know. But my gut feeling, I've got John Cena because he just won at the Royal Rumble, and you know, what's the point of having the title for 2 weeks when you're going to drop it to Styles again, or anyone else coming into this match. Baron Corbin, you know, he's done some good things, and I do actually see him champion one day, probably a mid-card champion for the most part. Dean Ambrose, as we all know, Intercontinental Champion as of this time, but I don't think he's going to walk out with the WWE title anytime soon. And Bray Wyatt, I mean, he needs something, you know, Bray Wyatt. I just don't know how to feel about this match. I've got John Cena. That's my gut feeling. I'm going to go with my gut feeling, John Cena. But if he does get eliminated, like I mentioned with the SmackDown Tag Team Title match, if American Alpha get eliminated, I'm picking the Ascension. If Cena gets eliminated, I'm going to be picking AJ Styles if Cena gets eliminated early in this match. So, yeah. And the drinking rules for that match: drink every time there's an elimination. And what was the other one? I forgot. I actually forgot. But I'll put all my predictions and drinking rules in the description down below in case you forget, coming up to the actual pay-per-view itself. So that's basically it. That's my predictions. So we've got Mojo Rawley defeating Curt Hawkins on the pre-show. Orton defeating Luke Harper. Ziggler defeating Apollo Crews and Kalisto. Becky Lynch defeating Mickie James. Alexa Bliss retaining the SmackDown Women's title against Naomi. American Alpha retaining the SmackDown Tag Team titles, or if they do get eliminated at some point early in the match, I'm picking the Ascension. Nikki Bella defeating Natalya, and John Cena winning the Elimination Chamber to retain the WWE title. But if he does get eliminated, I'm picking AJ Styles. So that's my predictions, and the main drinking rules throughout the whole show: drink for every mention of WrestleMania, every single mention. Drink for when the title changes hands. Drink for surprise returns and debuts, and drink for when a What Culture sign is spotted. Tell a lie, down your drink for surprise returns, debuts. Down your drink for when the title changes hands. Down your drink for when a What Culture sign is spotted. So that's basically a drink for every mention of WrestleMania. I was going to say drink for mentions of Elimination and Chamber, but they're going to be saying it a lot, and I don't want this to get out of hand. But yeah, that's my predictions. That's my drinking rules coming up to this pay-per-view for this Sunday. So that's basically it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do put down your predictions in the comment section down below, and I'll see you for Elimination Chamber. If you want to, do add me on Snapchat, as I will be doing my reactions and everything throughout the whole course of the show. You do want to add me on Snapchat, go and add me at Kid563, which again, please put in the description down below. And that's basically it. That's Elimination Chamber predictions for you guys. Hope you enjoyed. Put your predictions down below. See you for Elimination Chamber, and I'll see you for the next pay-per-view, which is Fastlane on March the 5th, I believe. March the 5th. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you for the next video. Predictions are in the description down below in case you forget. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.